Welcome to CIEN Special Report. Today we'll introduce you to a cyber fair project at Warner Elementary School. This project was conducted by a group of 10 students to teach people more about Zhanghua Prison. The prison has a number of creative, educational, and art programs that have been quite successful in rehabilitating prisoners. Both the Warner Elementary and the Zhanghua Prison are located in a small town in Zhanghua called Erlin. They are about 10 minutes drive from each other. The principal of Warner Elementary, Ms. Shi Huqin, explained why they chose Zhanghua Prison as the subject matter for their research.
彰化监狱一直有文化监狱的美名啊，哈。
Zhanghua Prison has a history of promoting cultural events. We are fortunate to have them as our neighbor. They've often offered scholarships to our students. We are very thankful for their support. To help people learn more about Zhanghua Prison, we decided to do research on the prison for our cyber fair project. This benefits our students by teaching them research methodologies like data collection and how to conduct interviews. And it helps our students broaden their horizons.
Doing a large-scale project like this is difficult. It requires hard work and dedication. Under the guidance of their teachers, Ms. Lin Xiangting, Mr. Xie Jinsong, and Mr. Li Zhoudong, the students were able to gather information about the prison on the internet. This helped the students develop questions to ask the warden and the inmates. They were then able to design learning activities for their prison projects. With the support of the warden and the staff at the prison's rehabilitation and education section, the students got to take a close look at the heavily guarded place. They were very excited and a little bit nervous because the prison was a mysterious place to them. It seemed to be secluded from society. However, once they got to the prison, they received a warm welcome by the prison staff, and more interestingly, the warden looked more like a school principal than a high-ranking law enforcement officer. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief. They had thought the prison was a dark, dirty place guarded by fierce-looking officers. Their first visit completely changed their old impressions. They could hardly believe that the prison was so clean and beautifully decorated with inmate artwork. They wondered why there were so many classrooms and a huge truck in the prison. This made the prison look just like a regular school in Taiwan. Answering this frequently asked question, the warden, Mr. Wu Maning, said,
彰化监狱因为在台湾这些监狱里面，彰化监狱是成立的比较晚的。
Zhanghua Prison is relatively new compared to other prisons in Taiwan. It was built with new rehabilitation programs in mind. We have a large truck and many classrooms where inmates can do activities and take classes. One of the advantages we have is that most of the inmates here are between 18 and 25 years old. They are more flexible and willing to learn new things. We offer them a great variety of classes. Due to our teachers' dedication and the inmates' hard work, we have had many great achievements over the years. One example is our Guwu drummers. With the help of the percussion group Youth Theater, the drummers became a well-known performing group around Taiwan. Some of them were recruited by Youth Theater to become professional performers after they left the prison. The buckwheat noodles our inmates make are of very high quality and sell extremely well on the market. We are very proud of their transformation. It's obvious that they are changed men. Over several visits to the prison, the students witnessed the impact the new programs had on the inmates. They were shown the kitchen where the well-known buckwheat noodles were produced and the workplace where inmates made award-winning lanterns. They were briefed about the manufacturing process. They also watched the practice sessions of the Guwu drumming group and learned how they integrated meditation and martial arts into their performance. They were very impressed with the skills of all these inmates. Undoubtedly, the prisoners' hard work had helped them reach a professional level, and their success helped boost their self-confidence. One of the most important activities in this project was interviewing 8 inmates from the Guwu, Lantern, and buckwheat noodle groups. By asking them questions face-to-face, they got an up-close and personal look at their life stories. As some of the students said, At first, they were a little scared, but after talking to them, they realized that they were not the stereotypical bad guys they had in mind. They had just made some mistakes at some points in their life. Now that they worked so hard in hopes of fitting into society again, they really deserve a second chance. These interviews were the most valuable lessons of all. The students could never have learned these lessons from textbooks. Besides visiting the prison, students did several related activities, like helping auction the noodles that the prison produced at an event to raise funds, visited the headquarters of the percussion group Youth Theater to learn more about its collaborative project with the prison, and making best wishes cards for the inmates as a token of gratitude. It's obvious that the teachers and the students tried really hard to get the most out of this project. Their efforts were very rewarding, owing to the contributions they made in helping people get a close look at Zhanghua Prison. The project was one of the Gold Award winners of Cyber Fair 2013. If you would like to know more about this project, you can check out their website. Type the keywords Cyber Fair and Zhanghua Prison on your search engine, and you will be able to find their project overview and the link to their English website. Thank you for watching this edition of CIEN Special Reports. We'll see you next time.